Right, this is your essay 1 paper 2015 science, section A, multiple choice. The picture below shows the life cycle of an animal. It looks like a flea. Then it goes here, right, to the egg, larva, and pupa, and this way. Now, which of the following shows which the following is wrongly described? Okay, there are 4 stages, correct? Okay, there are 4 stages, correct. All right, and cycles has an egg. Each stage has the features of animals changes. Yes, changes. All right. And this is wrong is where you see when you start to reproduce, the life cycle ends, right? For cycle, the life cycle continues when you start to reproduce. Okay, let's carry on. Right, this is a picture of the change of a frog from tadpole, the legs coming out, and the adult. Okay, what changes I've observed? The tadpole start to develop into an adult frog. The height, yes, look at the height. Okay, the small short one into the tall. The mass, if it's bigger, yes, the size and the weight is heavier. Body features change too, right? From here, like this, looks like a fish. It becomes something with what do you call that? The limbs. All right. So answer is 4. Which of following shows a life cycle? Okay, life cycle has got to do with something alive. Baby, boy, and man. The rest are not. Now, Mary recorded some notes about organism X below. It says that it stays very still, it's not feeding, it stops molting completely, right? Sounds very likely to be a pupa. Okay, very still, not feeding at all. Okay, so very likely the life cycle is 4 stages, because molting is at the 2nd stage. If it's the 4th stage, the 3rd stage most probably will be a pupa. All right, the stage is a pupa, and organism is animal. All right, this is quite straightforward. Now take a look. Okay, has a 4-stage life cycle. Yes. Okay, it can the young fly? Now look at this. It says yes. It means down all the way here. It has 4-stage life cycle. Okay, down all the way here. Animal R has 4-stage life cycle. Okay, can the young fly? No, young cannot fly. Animal R, young cannot fly. Now let's settle this. No 4-stage life cycle, go down. Very likely it's 3-stage life cycle. I have not heard of 5 or maybe 2. Okay, so 3 or 4, it is 3-stage. There's no 4-stage, so it's 3-staged. Now, can the adult fly? Yes, the adult can fly. So animal S, all right, can fly. Okay, and 3-stage life cycle. Now let's take a look over here. All you need to do is to look at animal R as butterfly, cockroach, beetle, and mosquito first, and you look at butterfly itself. Butterfly has 4 stages. Then I put 4 stage over here. Okay. Then later on, young can fly. Okay, YCF means young can fly. ACF means adult can fly. Okay, 4-stage life cycle. All right. Now, animal S is supposed to be, look here, supposed to be 3-stage life cycle, not 4-stage, right? So can you see here? Mosquito, beetle, butterfly, all these are 4-stage life cycle. That's why I put a cross there. It means they do not belong to animal S. Quite straightforward, right? So they are all wrong. Animal S is okay, a 3-stage life cycle animal, right? It's cockroach, therefore is correct. Okay, this part, only the cockroach part, which is wrong, because animal R is supposed to be 4-stage, 4-stage, 4-stage. Okay, so mosquito is correct and cockroach is correct. Answer is 4. Next, when you have a graph, it will be good for you to accurately determine and label the numbers. Okay, for here this is at 5 cm, this is 8, 10. Okay, look over here, 12, 12, 12. It means the growth, okay, or the length of the insect has not grown, remain at 12, 12, 12. Okay, now you can at the same time also, okay, understand, okay, it says 15 days, right? 1 to 15 days. You can somehow determine, okay, over here there's no activity, all right? Activity is inside the animals, the pupa, right? No growth, visible growth can be seen, all right? Then definitely if you go down here from day 7 to day 11, okay, it will be a pupa, right? Then after that, when there are movement and growth over here, became adult. For here the larva, you can see the larva, as they start eating, they start growing in their size, in the size and so on. This day 1 is the day where it start hatching and where you can see the growth, the length of the insect. Okay, that's how you need to understand. All right, let's take a look at the questions. At which date the insect most likely to be from day 5 to 7? At which stage? Okay, so 5 to 7, you look down here, 5 to 7, they are growing activity. I mean, after eating they grow, right? They grow, so it belongs to the larva stage. Okay, the larva stage. Okay, picture shows 2 similar green bean seed in each dish. They are watered daily, all right, to have a fair test. Both of them given water, of course air is available. Okay, at some time only, after some time only the seed in dish A germinated. This one germinated, so I put here germinated. What could be the likely condition that caused this to happen? What caused dish A, the seed in this dish A, to germinate but not this? Okay, so after some elimination, if it's placed directly under the sun, most probably after a while, even though you water, it may not germinate, may or may not, probably may not. Okay, and placed on the table, it will germinate. Okay, what they want is only this A germinates. Okay, so I've got to take a look at here. From dish A, only this part satisfies. Okay, the condition, the position or location of the seed, okay, after given air and water, this location is the best. Okay, freezer will not, hot air oven will not. So definitely this is wrong. This 2, 3 and 4 is not right, 1 is not right, and you can confirm that number 2 is correct. And you double check, right? This is placed in the refrigerator, of course it will not germinate, and it is correct. Okay, it means it was not placed normally in the dark cupboard, so it was placed in refrigerator. That's why it cannot germinate. Okay, let's carry on. Okay, this is straightforward, easy. Answer is number 1. Look here, this one without the fruit, probably with a lot of flowers, and this is with fruit. Okay, it goes up here, and the fruit came down with the seed. Okay, with fruit it came down with seed, and after that the seed germinates over here. The seed germinates. Let's carry on. Which two of these which two of these plant parts can only develop at the adult stage? These stem and root, okay, they are already developed, okay, during the young stage. All right, during young stage, all right, the stem will transport water, the root will absorb water. Okay, in the adult, these two will develop, fruit and flower. Answer number 3, C and D. This is straightforward. Which part of the plant started to grow? This is strictly knowledge. This one comes out first. This part, okay, is the root. Right? It looks like leaf from far, but it is the root going down this way. This is the shoot. Answer 4. Mye used all the lump clay from here, a lump of clay, and she changed it into this. Of course, not, it doesn't look like picture. It's supposed to be a plasticine car, huh? Okay, she did not add or remove. This is important. Did not take out any plasticine from here, all right, or remove or add plasticine in order to come up with this car. So there's no change in the volume, there's no change in the mass. All right, the lump clay and the toy car have similar what? Okay, the volume, the size, okay, the volume is still the same, the space is occupied is still the same, and the mass, the weight is still the same. Of course, the shape has changed. Right, A and B is his answer. It says the lump of clay and the toy car have similar size and mass. Okay, A and B. Answer number 2. Iron is a metal because so metal goes straight, there's nothing else. Mass and volume. Okay, it has mass and volume. Right, just like other state of matter, like liquid, they have mass and volume. Gas, they have mass and volume. Iron is solid, mass and volume, nothing else here. Right, over here you have 2 container, beaker, same beaker. This arrow means before and after what happens. Okay, a small ball, okay, is being dropped into this, and it raises the water level. Okay, and can you see there's a difference in water level here. Here is that low and it raises it up, all right, this way. And I believe from now you should be able to know that this space that occupied the volume that increase in water level, this from this level to this, the volume inside here is the same volume as the volume of the ball. Okay, it measures the volume of the ball. Now, what was the aim of Mary's experiment? To find the volume of the ball. Okay, the volume of the ball is the difference in the water level, the volume in of the water level. It means the marking over here, let's say this is 500 milliliters and this is 1000 milliliters, so the difference is 500 milliliters. Okay, the volume of the small ball is 500 milliliters. Okay, that's what she's trying to determine. Now Dave classifies some objects into 2 groups. X has something to do with books and pencils. Sounds like they have they're stationaries or they're solid. Okay, air and water. So it goes down to here. The best is definite shape. Okay, the shape will not change over time. If you do not do anything to it, it will not change. For this, air and water, they have no definite shape. Answer is 2. Okay, you see this very carefully. The water level, this the water in a common container. This container is sort of coming out with different shapes. Can you see? Okay, coming out with different shapes. All right. So the water level here is the same throughout. Can you see? The same throughout over here. The odd shaped container here. These are the odd shaped containers. Okay, right. Can you see the water taking the shape of the container? Alright, taking the shape of container. What can we conclude about the property of liquid? It takes the shape of the container. Straightforward. Now over here it means if I'm going to transfer or pump out the volume, okay, or the volume of this air inside, okay, which is 1000 ml Z, from Z container into this A, B and C. Now the question is, which containers will be able to hold the air from container Z? After pumping up, can all this air be placed inside here? Can all this air be placed inside here or here? Alright, now this is quite easy. If you understand that air can be compressed, the answer is 4. This is bigger than this, the volume inside. Alright, it can go in. Exact size, no problem. Even though it's smaller, it can be compressed. Okay, it can be compressed. Answer is 4. 3 containers can be done. Okay, for this, Jenny conducted an experiment to see if a seedling absorbs water through its roots like the adult plant. So you just want to check whether seedling, the roots of the young plant does absorb water compared to its adult. Okay. Now just test like this balsam, this is a seedling, these are the roots, okay, glass cover, and this over jar B with water. So what they're asking is to find out what result should they expect. Okay, from here, just hang on, she prepared 2 setup, but place the balsam plant only in jar A. Okay, now this is just to prove that if there is nothing to absorb, the water level should remain. Nothing should change here. If the balsam plant absorbs, okay, the water, this water level should go down. Alright, so in the end, your answer is, okay, this one water level should go down to show that the plant has absorbed the water. Okay, there's nothing to absorb here, it should remain at 100 ml. Okay, so you take a look. Okay, answer is 2. This must be lower the water level, and this remains the same. Alright, so this answer is 2 over here. 2. Let's carry on. Number 18, to the above experiment. Okay, to make the above experiment, okay, they are referring to the above experiment, this 2 jar over here. Okay, a fair test. Which variable could Jenny change to confirm her prediction? Do you put a different type of plant to tell you that any plant will absorb, or the type of beaker used? Does it affect if you, even though you change the beaker, all right, with the same amount of water inside, does it affect the amount of water in the beaker, the amount of air near the open window? Okay, should you what here should be changed? Okay, here, okay, to confirm the prediction. Okay, the answer should be the type of plant. It means whatever plant you put, it will still absorb the water. Okay, you change the beaker, it's just a container. It does not, it just hold the water. It does not do anything to the water. Okay, so to test if the roots do absorb water, you have another plant, okay, another seedling, a young plant, to show that roots will still absorb the water. Okay, the plants will absorb the water. Okay, let's take a look at here. Plant part can store food. Yes, if it can store food, is V. So over here, which one can store food? Can a stem store food? Leaf? Yes. Stem? Yes, I heard of there's some stem that can store food for the plant. Roots? Stem. Okay. And next, it check. No, can't store food. Can make food? Yes, W. So the one that can make food, okay, should be a leaf, not the rest. So W must be leaf over here. Okay, W is leaf. Alright, hence the answer should be 3. Okay, roots, there are plants that can store roots. Okay, over here. Plants that can store the food in roots. Okay, so this is number 3. V is it could be a carrot. All right. Okay, and the leaves made and food and store food. Okay, let's carry on. Over here, straightforward. Group of animals here: elephant, butterfly. And this looks like all of them in water, live in water, and this one live on land. Okay, it is the place they live in, right? The answer is the place they live in. Okay, this is the answer. 3, right? The place they live in. Right, let's carry on. Okay, let's take a look at this. An organism has the following characteristics. It needs food. Yes, every organism needs food. It can reproduce. Alright, every organism can reproduce, can grow. It is able to move from place to place. Okay, move by itself from place to place. Now, plants obviously cannot move from place to place. Plant cannot. Fungi, no, most of them got stuck and absorbed the food from their host. That's why they are stuck in a position. All right, and the animal, they move from place to place to hunt for food, to seek shelter. Okay, and microorganisms, they may move but within. Okay, they cannot move from the all the way from somebody's body to a tree far away if they wanted to. Okay, so the animals can decide for themselves to move from place to place. All right. Jack was outdoor and spotted a specimen on the ground. It looks straightforward, you know it's a feather and it belongs to bird. Next. Now 23, these two animals classified under the same animal grouping. Why? Okay, is it because of the body covering? These are scales, these are shells. It's very different, right? So they have scales, not true, because this is shell, covered by shells. There's probably some scales over here. They breathe through the gills, not true. Both of them lay egg. Now scale, let's take a look at scale. Shell, scales over here, and this throughout is scales. Alright, the common part is outer body covering. Both they do have scales, so A and C is the answer, and both of them lay egg, okay, to reproduce. How about this? Over here, straight away, I could straight away conclude that these are mammals, these are insects. So which of the following would you put in group X here? First is the amphibian, not there. Only horse is mammal. Okay, the rest are eagle, bird, butterfly is insect. So answer is 2. Now study the flow chart. Does it lay egg? Okay. Have 3 body parts over here, the question. Okay, I need to put the question over here so I can answer. Now you may start one by one putting, okay, here, and you answer them. Now cow, one by one, you see, if the question A over here, question A, if you ask this question and you see whether it says no, okay, and it leads to the cow having that characteristic. Now let's try the first. Give birth to young alive. Yes, cow will give birth to young alive. However, it says no here. It means the question cannot be give birth to young alive here. Cannot be. Right? Alright? The question must be something that when we say no, cow is the answer. It must be no. Huh? No, does it lay eggs? Now the grasshopper lay eggs. The grasshopper lay eggs. Okay, so the question can be asked. Okay, does it lay eggs? No, cow does not lay eggs. So question A can be this, number 2. That's why I put a tick there. And question A can also be number 3 here. Have wings? Okay, it says no. Have wings? No. Okay, then it says cow. Is correct, right? So it can be 3 and it can be 4 too. Have 3 body parts? See, have 3 body parts? No, cow. Okay, so these 2, 3 and 4, they are possible. But to confirm 2, 3 or 4 is the answer or not, we have to look over the question here. Now, so it says, have 3 body parts? Yes. Okay, B says, have 3 body parts? Yes. Grasshopper. Okay, sounds good. Then you look back over here. Lay eggs. Lay eggs? No. Cow. Lay eggs? Yes. Grasshopper. Lay eggs? Yes. Grasshopper. 3 body parts? Grasshopper. Okay, so the answer is 2 straight away. I can find from here. Double check here. Give birth to young alive. Alright, now this one says yes. If we give birth to young alive, yes, cannot be grasshopper, must be cow. Alright, give birth to young alive, yes, must be cow. So if it's yes, it says grasshopper, not cow, then this and this are not the questions. Alright, take your time, pause this video, take your time to understand what I was trying to write over here. Okay, so the answer is 2. The answer is 2. Next, Ben wrote some characteristic of a frog in his journal. Spent part of his life cycle in water, correct. Young does not look like a duck, correct. Breathe through gills all the time, wrong. Okay, here the frog breathes through his lungs or through the skin. Lungs. Okay, so C is not right. C is not right. Now this is asking for something incorrect. Okay, right, your answer must have C. Now let's take a look at the last one. Has scales on his body, wrong. Okay, it has smooth skin, scales on his body. Alright, so C and D are wrong. The answer is 2. C and D are wrong. Now do this straight. Okay, now during a blood donation exercise in school, it means the doctor has, or the nurse has to get the needle and poke into the to the body to drain blood out. Okay, to draw the blood out. Now which organ did the nurse poke into? Now to draw blood out, if you say skin, just on the skin layer, the skin does not really contain a lot of blood vessels. Okay, you can't really, it is small little blood capillaries, okay, inside. Now the bone has no no blood at all, okay, inside the bone, okay, besides the bone marrow. The bone marrow makes blood, but definitely not, okay, if it's on the bone. Now the vessels are also considered as organs, vessels, blood vessels, not the muscles. Muscles are made of a lot of, besides having some blood flow there are a lot of proteins in the muscles. So the one that draws blood and drains blood out will be the blood vessels, okay. So the answer is blood vessels, number 3. All right, okay, let's get it back. Now, which of the following belong to the same group? Okay, so I have here D means digestive, C circulatory, R is respiratory. So long both, if they have the same letter, then it is the correct one. Okay, so 4 is correct. It has respiratory, lungs, windpipe, lungs. Windpipe and respiratory together form a system, respiratory system. All right. Okay, the last 2 questions. This one, where are the eyes? Just ask, okay. You can find eyes not at the body or the leg, but the eyes can be found on the head here. So straight away is A. You would know it's A. Okay. This picture shows 3 different body system. Exhale. This one exhale CO2 coming out. Okay, and this one got something to do with respiratory system. Now, this one is the skeletal system, circulatory system. Now, which of the following statements is true? System X protects the organ in System Z. System X protects organ. Respiratory system protect organ in this. Totally wrong. It should be somehow this. Okay, this skeletal system does the protection, okay, of some organs in the body. So 1 is wrong. System X works with System Y to help us move. To help us move, we need this system, skeletal and muscular system. The muscular system is not here. All right, so System Y with the muscular system. So 2 is not right. Now, System X helps remove carbon dioxide. This one, exhale carbon dioxide. Okay, this is correct. Carried by System Z. So what happens in System Z is a circulatory system. All body parts, okay, everything inside your body, all the parts, they use oxygen. After using oxygen, the gas, okay, becomes got burned out and becomes carbon dioxide. Okay, and carbon dioxide is waste. It is considered as waste. It's not needed in the body. Okay, therefore this thing carries the carbon dioxide, goes to your lungs. Okay, and from the lungs, okay, the carbon dioxide, the gas itself goes into the lungs and got, okay, exhale through the mouth or the nose. Okay, so 3 is correct, right? 3 is correct. 4 is not right. Okay, let me take a look. 4 is not right. The system breaks down food. System Y breaks down food. Wrong. Okay, totally wrong. So I will ignore this. Right, that's all for multiple choice. I'll do on another video for section B.